Legend of Total War here with part 11 of my Rome Total War Let's Play campaign as the Scipii Romans. Alright, so previously we've absolutely smashed the Egyptians. This is their last settlement. After that, there should be a somewhat period of peace. I mean, we are at war with the Spanish. It's just that I'm not really concerned about them. I expect that the Armenians are probably going to try and fight us soon. These guys need to go back for retraining. And so will these. I think it should be able to maintain public order. Let me just check. Yeah, it'll be fine. Order resolved a few battles, took a bit of damage, just because it was just siege battle after siege battle. It was just getting a bit repetitive fighting the Egyptians. They had lost the war, and there was no need to fight them manually. Of course, if I had fought them manually, it would have gone better, but it doesn't matter. I was getting a bit tired of like repetitively smashing them into the dirt. The only battle they won against me was one where they attacked one unit of peasants and I just withdrew. It wasn't even a real victory for them. Alright, so let's build some stuff. For the most part, there's not a lot to do, I think. So we don't need that. More important, just keep the public order nice and high. Thebes. You can grab that. Because we've got heaps of cash coming in at the moment. So yeah. Zoroaster, no, that's got to go. Alright, cool. Then we'll send them back to Jerusalem for retraining, and they'll probably stay in this area here. One legion up this way, there, and up here. Is this a huge city? Alright, I might build the things here so they can be retrained there. Just because at some point Armenia is going to pick a fight with us, or the Senate will tell us to go pick a fight with the Armenians, and we'll have to go and deal with them. And I don't want to have to send them all the way from Italy all the way over there. Now, I'm fairly sure that if we put all these guys together, we could form a new oh, that's right.
Fleet ready.
Could form a new legion. Yeah, I think we can. All right. Let's send these guys over here. I want them to pick up the cavalry and the archers. And just stay there for the time being. Send them to Capua so I can retrain them, and then we'll send them over here. I don't really want to send them into Spain. I would much rather the Julii deal with it. I've taken too many settlements, and now the Senate is really sort of getting annoyed at me. At this stage, I just want to take one more settlement and then take no more. At least until we get this up a bit. That's way too high at the moment. Because like I said, we're supposed to be the defenders of the Senate, and the Senate don't like us. That doesn't help. Alright, let's move on. Okay, it did look like they brought more reinforcements over. I saw a little army pop up over there. Now the Scythians are actually defeated, it's just that we haven't got map information from out there yet. There's no way in hell they're actually going to go ahead with that siege. We might as well sally out and go kill them. I think it's important that we bring a legion over here. I don't know, maybe I'll go take Cordoba, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can pull off exactly what we did last time, which was very fortunate. Where the general put himself in a really stupid position very early on. I was able to kill the general nice and early, which allowed us to just charge in and destroy all the other infantry units with ease. So what we want to do is have all the cavalry come out this way. Because last time they went up here. And I've trained more cavalry this time. And it looks like we've got another general's bodyguard, so we should have more to deal with. However, it's going to take longer to get out of the settlement here. See, they've done the exact same thing again. Anyway, it's very fucking predictable. I did press R, but it didn't register. This is why I don't always do it. We've got to get over and kill him before these guys get there. Which, unfortunately, the pathfinding is going to be shit just because they're still trying to get outside the gate. The entirety of this battalion, I think, is just about out. Come on, kill the bastard. Good, we got him.
Be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
We should be able to get a massacre out. There we go. I just thought that if the Senate asked me to go and blockade a port that's like on the other side of Iberia, that could be very bad for me. We're gonna have to get a navy over there just in case. Just because there's not enough time to get them to travel there, and they don't give a shit. You know, it could take you 6 turns to get somewhere. They'll still give you 5 turns to do it.
The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Alright, so this was a nothing battle. It's just like what I've always said, cavalry is king. Of course, we haven't focused too much on doing this kind of stuff in this campaign so far. It's just because they've come here. This is not an aggressive army, it's a defensive one. And it's largely just because we've got so many generals bodyguard that have, or family members that have shown up here. So that's good. Give them a retrain, and then leave it at that. Alright, this is the last fight against the Egyptians here. Let's take it. Tender of the royal backside. What a shit liquor. Anyway, let's go kill them.
There stands the army of the Egyptian pharaoh, worthy foes to a man. This is the end of the road. This is the last battle. The enemy have nowhere left to run. They must hold us here, or like so many ghosts, vanish away utterly. So let us take up our arms one last time, sharpen the sword, and make ready. This will be the day of their final, lasting defeat. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. The count of our warriors will show you who is truly favored by the gods. It is not our foes. We are lacking in spearmen today, and the many enemy horsemen may make life a little hectic if we are not careful. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. What we do today, we do as servants of the gods. Ask them for courage and strength. Honor them in your hearts, and they will aid us all. Look to your weapons, but also look to the heavens and raise a mighty shout in praise of the gods. Now, to battle!
Yep, the gods claim a lot of glory for doing very little, but whatever. Alright, let's just get in there, capture the walls, and be done with it. Not too fast this time on using the artillery from the siege towers. Don't think it's a big deal. Most of what they've got in here is just trash anyway.
Our siege towers have reached the walls. Now there will be hard fighting to break the defenses.
And when it comes to epic stone walls, I've never seen the siege towers bug out like it does with the large stone walls. I'd say that the walls of this size are unrealistic. It's just unbelievably enormous. I don't think any walls were ever this high. If anything, having them this high would possibly make them weak. I don't know. These slingers are having a go at us. Sure, they'll be okay.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
You gotta move in there quickly before these slingers destroy your wall. Your experience has no protection against that. Shooting them. Egyptian chariot archers. They don't have enough ammunition, I think, to kill them all. Anyway, since this is the end of the road for them, it doesn't matter if we take lots of casualties, as long as the battalions themselves don't get absolutely annihilated. Okay, the gate's open. Just need to make sure that these towers aren't going to fire at us when we come in. Could bring the archers in to shoot them, but there's no need. The forces in here are too small to really worry about. And we'll have plenty of time, I think, to have some rest after this. Alright, there we go, it's done. So we'll get time to recover, because this is a huge city here. We could... In 12 turns we could have an urban barracks and a Circus Maximus built here. Though we're going to build it in Seleucia. Armenia could be an interesting fight, because they've got some very heavy cavalry. The Egyptian cavalry was... I mean, apart from the chariots, was mostly trash. We got winded just running up to the walls. Doesn't matter. They can't do anything to us. Once again, if they push us too far out of the city, the boiling oil will pour on them, which will actually hit us. Good. See, just need to be patient. It caught back up. That's the second time that's happened in the campaign so far.
Gods be praised! The enemy king now shows his true colors as he runs from the battle.
Get in here. Charge into our flanks there, but hang on, what's going on? I don't think we lost that many men. Let me see. Oh, there was a few. But that's okay, as long as it doesn't go below 40, we should be fine. guys need to get organized. Alright, charge in. Pretty sure we've already killed like 50%, or well more than 50%. Though we still have these Egyptian chariot archers, although I don't think they're going to be as good in melee as the heavy chariots. But still, they're causing us some problems. Speed this up. That's pretty much over.
All Rome will be
And that is the end of Egypt.
Victory!
Yeah, they need to be exterminated.
Roman!
And that's the end of them. Very good. One less faction to worry about. Now, the amount of income we get from these settlements is jack shit, obviously, because of the amount of corruption. But at least we don't have to worry about culture penalty. Zoroastra needs to go. Alright, so at Seleucia... Hang on. And the public order is probably not going to hold too long. We should definitely build that up a bit more. Secret police network, that's good for law. Do they have that here? Yes, the HQ. Alright, well, whatever. We'll get a bit more law than we will in non-Eastern built-up settlements. Okay, so this one here, that was them. I think we can just... Oh, I don't want to auto-resolve that, actually. Just leave it there. Who cares if they're blocking trade from Dumatha? Who gives a fuck?
March! Out of move, sir. Sir! March!
Well, I did build a Circus Maximus here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, good. So they didn't quite make it there. I'll get them there next turn.
Fleet ready! Set sail! Fleet ready! Attack!
Finally gets rid of those navies.
Victory! Fleet ready! Set sail!
Yeah, can't forget about this. We need to hurry up and get over here. We've only got a few turns to get there.
Fleet ready! Yes, Captain! Ready to sail! Yes, Captain! Sir! Orders! Yes, Captain! General! Imperator!
Good, get moved to Capua
Yes, Captain!
and
Out of move, sir!
get some new legions going. So over here, I might... Let me see. They're all ready to go.
Imperator! Orders!
There. How many do they need? 11. They're not quite ready yet. So how many got we here? We got 8, 9, 10, 11. So once that's done, they can be sent off. You can come over here. You'll transport
Yes,
them.
Captain!
All right, let's build stuff. Huge population in Carthage. Oh, actually, just build that. That'd be good for cash. Although we don't have a cash flow problem, I do of course want to get more armies. More armies means hopefully better Senate standing. I think that's what it means. I mean, we can only see how things go as we continue to raise more troops, but not expand our territory. Petrol will need some assistance in growing. Alright, let's see. Let's recruit peasants from Jerusalem. Okay, well good, moving on. Yeah, I thought there was another army. It doesn't stand a chance against me. They're getting ready to attack the Julii. Are they at war with the Julii though? Let's have a look. Yes, they are. Okay. Looking at the wrong stuff for a while there. So the Brutii managed to succeed over here against the Germans, giving them quite a sizable empire there. This is way bigger than the Roman Empire was. Oh, well, we don't have Spain yet. I should say Iberia. So the question here is whether or not we should wait for them to attack or just go out and go and hit them straight away. I'd like to see if they'll actually make the assault, because that could actually be quite interesting. But then again, for a defensive battle, all we've got is fucking cavalry, so let's just get rid of them. So we're outnumbered by a little bit. I think the thing is, if they keep sending more troops down here and we keep crushing them, that will make it easier on the Julii to go and wipe them out soon. Because I think the Spanish have been at peace for quite some time, or haven't had to worry about any invasions. So they've had quite a bit of time to build up their armies, and now they're just throwing them away by fighting me. Since we have got a good thing going on here, we know how to deal with it, let's continue doing so. Now this time what I'll do, I'm only going to send in the general's bodyguards. These guys here are just going to wait there. Because the thing is, they stumbled over each other trying to get out. We need to get out quickly. Much quicker than we did last time. Not to say we're not going to use them, but these guys have to come out first. They'll be much quicker, they'll be harder hitting. Yeah, they come up here. The general should be one of the... Oh, hang on, it's not the same this time. They're not doing it. Okay, that's fine. We'll still figure it out. Now you can come out. Too bad I don't have any archers up here, but the towers are shooting them a little bit. It could be because I didn't put these here, actually. Because that's the difference between this time and last time. What are they doing? Looks like they're trying to shoot, but they can't fire javelins over the wall. And even if they could, why would you do that? You'd be so inaccurate. This is pretty good. I mean, we're getting some free kills here, but that's not how we want to fight this battle. So let's get in over here. He's not a great general, so I don't really necessarily need to worry about killing him straight away. These guys will break if we charge into them, I think. Especially with this many cavalry. So what have they lost so far? 8%. Alright, let's charge right into here. Because I just can't get at that general from here. So keep my guys together, that'll keep them from breaking. It's kind of what you need to do on this difficulty rating. If you spread them out, they just end up breaking if you don't have a good general, which we don't have. Come on, break this motherfucker. One broken. Now go for the skirmishes. Oh, motherfucker. That's really bad. Get out of there. Go, 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 go. Withdraw, withdraw.
The future lie in the dust.
He was old anyway. Let's go. Get out of there. Just give these guys a moment to recover from the loss. Just get out of there. Because if they break, they'll break through the enemy army and just they'll all die. That was very unlucky there. This is okay, I don't mind fighting them. How are we going so far, percentage-wise? We're winning slightly. Take out the skirmishers, don't worry about the heaviest troops first. Take out the lightest ones. The thing is, because they've got good numbers here, it's hard to, like, make them terrified. That we're shaken again. Get back. Get back, get back, get back. Do not break. I should probably get back inside the settlement now. We're at a morale disadvantage. If my guys can't hold, that's not going to work. And as they get more tired, see, they're wavering there. That's very bad. We don't have a commander. However, since you're dead, we might as well make use of you. Because we don't necessarily need to win on this particular battle here. And after all, they've lost more than us, percentage-wise. Then again, all of these guys are going to die. It's okay. It doesn't matter when old men die in battle, it matters when young men die. And he wasn't a great king anyway, or great leader. Oh, hang on, this could be good, this could be good. Just don't break on me. Come on, get the motherfucker and kill him. Oh shit. Yeah, I thought something going on over here. Don't break. Come on, you're beating him. Don't break. Bull warriors. At least we got them in the end there.
The enemy general,
Kill him.
please.
Kill him.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
God, this battle is not going great for me. But he let him slip. Get over here. You've got to catch him. How tired are they? Okay, he might be able to catch them if he's lucky. Just stand still. He's either going to catch them or he won't. That's all there is to it. And he's... Come on, catch him. Kill him. Got him. Very good.
Gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
With both generals dead, we have the advantage here because we've got cavalry. Now we can punch right into their center and break them. That wasn't a fucking charge. Okay, good. They just stopped for a moment to charge. It'll be good once the proper legion gets here. Praetorian cavalry are a lot more reliable than Roman ones. Roman cavalry. Hopefully we'll get a big rout here. Problem is, bull warriors have high morale. Come on, break them. If we withdraw... Okay, yeah, if we withdraw, they'll break. So, okay, the round shield cavalry didn't stand up very long. We've got to run down these bull warriors. I don't have to fight them again. We're almost done. Getting that. Get rid of the slingers. Okay, tell me we got 85%.
Pursue them
Yep, good.
and drive them from the battlefield.
Alright, despite the fact we lost our faction leader, he was an old dickhead, so it doesn't really matter that much. Why does public order go down? Gone down so much. Okay, we need to retrain all these guys, and we'll need to fix that up. Alright, good. I don't know if they want to keep sending more down here. Looks like they want to send quite a few up here. Whatever. My legion will show up there soon enough. They just need some time to retrain.
Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir.
Alright, so if you two could just stand out here just for the time being. Let's focus on this retraining. We can't merge any of these. This might be a two-turn project here. If we want to try and get the most out of it. So retrain these two and then focus on them to next turn. Alright, and over here, let's see where we can get extra experience. Good. Going to tier 6 now. Alright, so... Okay, well we can't start retraining them just yet, because we've got to finish off the rest of the turn.
Forward. Forward. Move completed, sir.
Got to fix up the public order before we start building anything up here. Alright. Constantly have to adjust these damn things. Actually, no, when this is built, it'll fix up the public order. Alright, now we can deal with this. Okay, so 47, 45, 20, yep, both of these. Oh, that's right, I was going to send peasants down that way. 40, actually, I'll just send both of them down right now. They're going to penetrate it to help grow it. Okay, 47, 45, you, and just the one that's at 27. Moving on. Oh, please don't tell me I forgot to. At least they are moving to the right spot. That's the first thing I need to do next turn is blockade the port. See new family members all the time. Blockade the port, but I'm sending back up to come make sure you don't get sunk. My biggest fear now is that they'll tell me to go blockade a port up here. So once the mission's done here, that's where you're going to go. You're going to go up there just in case. I mean, they probably won't ask us to do it, but if they do, fuck, I want to make sure I've got a navy there. Because even recruiting a navy from here it'll take too long, and it's risky going up through that way because it's choke points.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Leaving the army.
Alright, so we need to still spread this experience around now.
General. Orders.
Alright, that's pretty good. And over here.
General. Imperator.
Good. Makes the entire army now of silver quality or better. Oh, actually, there's no gold quality.
General.
These guys will get retrained
Onward.
the next turn.
Imperator. We can't do that, sir. Sir, march. General, march. Out of move, sir. Move out.
Okay, it doesn't look like they're going to come in here anytime soon. That's all been retrained. That's good. Just need to wait for those to be recruited before we send them out.
Orders.
Just keep them in the boat for the time being.
Orders. General.
So they need to go back to Capua for retraining. Now, you...
Sir.
Let's see.
Sir. Sir.
That's a full legion there. Worth of urban cohort. Go in there.
Sir.
Alright, let's train some troops. I mean, build some buildings, whatever. Just did the training stuff. Cyrene. It doesn't really matter. As long as the public order is maintained, just build whatever you want. The public order here is not great. Oh, hang on. Didn't I say I was going to build this stuff? Yeah, we better get onto it, or else war will start and we won't even... I'll tell you what... Well, yeah, build this. I mean, we'll just put the races on. Need to get a start on it. Because the war could start with them at any time now. We want to make sure we're as ready as possible. Okay, then we just need to make sure all of these units in here get retrained. There's no need to hold back any of them this time. I should win this. Good. Higher quality ships. Take settlement of Cordoba. Well, the Senate demands I do it. Oh, fuck me. I don't have my army here yet. It could possibly get there within 10 turns, or I need to send these guys over there. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll send these ships over to here. And if I can't get my legion over to Cordoba before, I don't know, there's like 3 turns left until it expires, then we send them in. And they'll sort it out. But just to make sure we actually succeed, we're going to need more infantry. What happened to the early legionary cohort that I could get here? I could have sworn I was able to get early legionary cohort here. Must have been mistaken. Well, whatever the case is, I can get Praetorian cohort. Alright, grab 2 of those. Make it 3. But if by the time they're recruited, we haven't gained it with a proper legion, then we'll send them in. I guess that's why they haven't been being retrained. Right, now they still need to be retrained here. The legion is not yet ready to go. Oops. We're missing the 4 archers, so they need to be retrained this turn. High priority for them. And then we can get moving next turn. Hopefully they can get there within 9 turns. Okay, so over here, these guys are all finished, all properly retrained, nice and shiny, armor's good as new. Now get over here and await further instructions.
Imperator, march! Sir, move out! No more moves, sir! General, orders?
Here we go in here. Okay, could probably use 1 more in there after that. And then another one to maintain the garrison here. Okay, so let's start managing this shit.
Imperator. Imperator.
Alright, that's not too bad. Over here, all of them will fit in pretty comfortably. It's not that much damage across here.
Orders? Orders? Sir!
Good, look at that. We got 7 experience on that unit there. We'll want to try and spread that into the other ones.
General.
Okay, is that all of them? I think so. Alright, so we just want to retrain him and him. I really don't need I might need walls here eventually. Whatever, just do whatever you want. So I'll just have it fill that up. Okay, Thapsus doesn't really matter what they build there, just build all of it. Dimity, huge city, build that. Public order's under control. Actually, no, it's not. I'm gonna get rid of these games. Because it's costing me money. That should fix the public order, but it doesn't hurt us to put a little bit of funds into the games. I mean, we've got 2/3 of a million denarii here. We're okay for cash. We can afford to be generous when needed. Don't need to count coppers. We're quite rich. Okay, focus on population growth. I need this to get to 6,000 so I can grow it to the next level. Okay, and at Susa, let's build a Circus Maximus so that we can retrain the cavalry here and the other things there. I should be able to retrain the archers here, though. I'll do that this turn. Looking at the wrong ones, I was thinking they're almost identical to the ones I had before, dealing with at Jerusalem. That'll be why. I was hoping for silver tier. Sometimes if you just shuffle it around, you never know, you might get it. No, doesn't want to get it. Alright, let's do this stuff and then end the turn. Oh, wait. Just you, and you. Good. They retained all of their experience. Now, how about you? Did you? Yep. Okay, cool. Death stalks the land at Cyrene. Not a big deal. Gives us more time to build up their settlement.
Ready to sail.
So you stay there, and let's see how we go. I mean, Cordoba itself is not very well defended. Does the Senate like me a little bit more now? No, they hate my guts. They like the Brutii. But that'll change once the Brutii become more popular with the people. I'm far too popular now. We just need to be patient. They'll eventually grow up. Build up a bit. Alright, we're ready to go. So let's do this. Who's going to command this army? Someone young is always good. So I think it should be Naya Scipio. What about you? This guy would be better because he's actually got some command and he's got a Chirugian. What other things has he got? Historian, Pet Lion. Very nice. Let's see what else we can give you. A Geographer, that'll be useful. Philosopher, you don't need that. Don't need it. Yes, that would be useful. Artist, you don't need that. Anything else? Jeweler, doesn't need it. Doesn't need that. Nope. Quartermaster. Didn't we already give him something like that? Well, now he's got two. Goldsmith, doesn't need it. Mastersmith, doesn't need it. Inventor, doesn't need it. Okay, so looking at him now, he's got 2 command points, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, the Geographer, right, that gives 15. That means he's got 30% extra movement points from that, so that'll be really useful.
Imperator.
Okay, and then take the archers with us.
Sir. Forward.
And then you get these. Okay, now to make another legion, seems like of course we need the Praetorian, but we need some more archers. Not Praetorian, urban cohort. I'll get them from here.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Moves depleted, sir.
Oh, I can't put them in there because they're of different commands. I might be able to get them to merge.
Aye, Captain. Moves depleted, sir.
Always good to give them a proper escort.
Aye, Captain.
Get rid of this.
Attack! Victory! Set sail! No more moves, sir!
Okay, we'll do some construction, then we can end the turn. Okay, Corinth is in really good shape now. It can just build whatever it wants. It's all good. Now we need public order. Okay, we can drop this down a bit. And it still needs more public order, so yeah, grab that. Pergamum needs even more public order. The thing is, public order is money. If you've got a settlement that's well under control, you don't need to spend money on additional garrison and extra games and things like that. You can keep the garrison really cheap, which I think is good. I don't understand these people that pump thousands and thousands of denarii into huge garrisons and then say, "Look at me, I never lose a battle because I'm so defensive." Whatever. Economy shit. Who cares if you lose a settlement if you're just going to take it straight back off them without... If the enemy can't hold it, it's not a victory for them. It's a Theon Greyjoy kind of victory. You held the city for a day. Good for you. Well done. Here's a cookie. Now fucking die. Okay, we don't actually need this one over here. So cancel this. I was hoping it would spread the experience, but it didn't.
Imperator.
How old are you? 47. Well, you're still old enough that you could be involved in the next war. Or young enough you should be.
Forward.
We'll see.
Who's depleted, sir?
I'm not going to start the fighting, unless the Senate tell me to. Could end up waiting a while for the Brutii to catch up to where I am. I mean, I've got 41 settlements. There's 204 years remaining, which means there's 408 turns. We're not even halfway through the time allocated. And if I wanted to, I could take all of this shit super quick. I just got to spam cavalry. What am I doing? I'm looking at this. I want to see where they are compared to me. So we're on about turn 160, it seems. So yeah, we're about a third of the way through the campaign in terms of allocate time. So the Brutii caught up in terms of military power very quickly there. Production, they must be a bit broke. Territorially, they've got 20, so they got half the empire I do. They don't need to have larger than what I do, but they need to catch up somewhat. I may need to actually give them some of my territory in order for them to initiate the Roman Civil War. It'd be actually pretty funny with the Brutii, the traditional protectors of the Republic, initiating the Roman Civil War. Alright, so everything's done there. Just make sure these two over here get retrained, and then we can put them in position where they needed.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Ready to sail.
Good.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, so
Out of move, sir.
how much time do we have to do this? Still got 8 turns. I mean, yeah, we should be able to do it with this Legion. I think we'll be okay.
Ready to sail. Yes, Captain.
Still recruit them just in case. Alright, this Legion is good to go. It's going back home for retraining because obviously it doesn't have all the nice little bonuses. And then that'll be our 5th Legion. Legio 5. These guys here are done. How old are you? 45. God. Despite all the battles you've been in, you're still a piece of shit commander. It's because all the battles were easy because I gave you a fucking good army. So you'll come up here, build a fort up here, and just wait until the Armenians or the Senate decided that it's time for war with the Armenians. Oh, it's only a large city. Okay, so Lepsis Magna, we need to grow the population here. So what we can do is recruit peasants and then disband the peasants later on. So I'll recruit some at Thapsus as well, because that's already a huge city. And we'll send them down there. Because it would be good if it was a huge city. You should try and get every city to be a huge city. Let's see, what do we need here? Idonia, give me public order and growth. I won't recruit another legion at Alexandria. I don't think it's necessary just yet. I could take on all factions at once with the armies that I've got now. Very confident of that. They wouldn't stand much of a chance against me. Even though my military ranking is not the highest, my army, I guarantee you, is the most professional army in the world. No single army can take it out.
Sir.
I want you to just push them out of the way because I don't actually want to fight them.
Attack! Victory! Move out!
Because that'll ruin my nice clean army. And if I could retrain them nearby, it's still a waste of time. Okay, public order issues at Jerusalem. But we'll sort it out. If I recall, Jerusalem has one of the highest natural unrest in any settlement. Yeah, 30%. I don't think it ever goes lower than that.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Could move them a little bit further, but that would be an exploit. Okay, the Julii, they're pushing forward. That's good to see. Alright, let's move on. Although, with the Brutii, I don't know why it's taken them so long to finish these guys off. Just get on with it. And I don't know why they're focusing on the garbage out this way. Because there's some good settlements here. Probably better than the crap that's out this way. Although they will finish off the Germans if they take that settlement, I think. So now Carthage has plague. Well, I did build the plumbing, so I guess the population was just too high. Which, you know, that happens.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Out of move, sir. Aye, Captain. Attack! Victory!
Yep, sink all their ships because
Yes, Captain.
that's what will bring troops to the mainland of Africa. And that we don't want that.
Victory! Aye, aye, Captain.
Palmyra's got a large garrison. What's going on there? Let's help peasants. Why did I train so many peasants? Or whatever, just disband them. Public order's fine. Salamis, I think, also has... Okay, disband all of them. Just have peasants. We don't need any of these anymore. Disband them. That'll save some cash. Oh, great. Actually, can we turn the games on? Yeah. I'd much prefer paying for games than for garrison. Slight culture penalty here. There must be something here that... Yeah, that's Greek. So if we build this here, that'll replace it. That'll get rid of the culture penalty. There's also... Tarsus is another settlement that has huge unrest. Now, people have said to me before, oh, there's high unrest because there's rebels there. Trust me, if we get rid of the rebels, it's not going to make them go away.
General. Attack!
I don't think so, actually. I could be wrong. Alright, you just stand up here and wait. We may need to bring new generals up to the front lines here at some point. It depends on how long the status quo lasts.
Fleet ready.
Pergamon's got bad public order. Oh shit, need to lower population there. Alright, we're good to go for now. Moving on. Forgot to move those. They're carrying the Egyptian Legion. What's this? Sure. Okay, now just Carthage has the plague. It's possible that Tarsus had a spy in it. Yeah, it did. But I'm pretty sure the natural unrest is still 30%. If I recall, Tarsus and Jerusalem have the highest base unrest. So Armenia wants to try and get them to revolt. They're going to need to do a better job of that than that. So Spain and Brutii have got a peace treaty, but that won't last. So the Julii, they're setting up shop in this area. It looks like they should be able to overpower them. There's 6 regions in Spain. In Iberia, I mean.
Fleet ready. Aye, aye, Captain.
Still got plenty of time to get there. What are we doing out here again? That's right. These guys need to get back to Capua so they can be retrained.
Yes, Captain. Moves depleted, sir. Imperator.
Alright, good. Let's move on.
General, move out.
So yeah, I want you to firstly come here and build a watchtower.
Sir, build tower.
And then probably stand over here and build a fort. And wait there until further notice.
Ready to sail. Attack.
Get rid of them. Just a nuisance. Trying to reduce the amount of money I'm making, bitch.
Fleet ready.
So when it comes to dealing with the Spanish, I'm only going to take settlements if the Senate tell me to do so. Otherwise, I'm not doing shit. God, the Senate absolutely love the Brutio for some reason. Probably because of their military rating. I think that's what does this. Their military ranking is very high. I think to get the high popular standing, you just need lots of cities with lots of population. But with the Senate, you need to have that sort of like, that reduces your rating with the Senate, but military ranking increases it. I think. It's just unfortunate that it takes a little while to train lots of urban cohort. I might actually train another Egyptian legion. Okay, we don't need this now. And we've got heaps of cash, so that's not a problem. Might be a little bit dull for some people at this point here, just because there's no real wars going on. The fight with the Spanish is going to be easy. Plus, I fully expect that the Julii are going to do most of the work. So we'll go with that. That'll provide public order and prevent against plague. That'll take ages to grow. Okay, so we can now retrain some units here at Seleucia. But first thing we'll do is we'll retrain those units, the cavalry here.
Sir. Orders.
Well, that's the best we can get. So be it. Oh, it's not finished yet. Can the infantry... No, just don't worry about it. There's no rush. We're not at war with them yet. Let's make sure these guys have moved. Yep, and these.
Ready to sail. Set sail.
Let's move on. What the hell are the Julii doing? I mean, they just ignored Oscar. Okay, the Brutii are laying down the hammer on the Germans. They're probably not going to last much longer. And then they'll probably change their focus to someone else shortly after that. Okay, so now we can retrain these. Do that at the end of the turn.
Sir. Move out.
And you stay there until further notice.
Ready to
So yeah,
sail.
they've arrived with plenty of time to spare. I think it's still at least 5 turns. Oh, hang on, I was wrong. But still, I wouldn't say plenty of time to spare, but they've got some time to spare.
Sir. Forward.
So besiege that will have 3 turns. We'll take it when there's 2 turns left. So that's okay. Tarsus once again having public order problems. The Armenians must have put spies in there. Yep, that got rid of the culture penalty there. But there's nothing else here that's going to provide additional public order. We just need... once we build that, a few more options should show up. Could use a little bit more cash, because I noticed that I was hemorrhaging cash a little bit on the previous turn. Probably the majority of my cash is going to corruption. I'll have a look at my finances actually. I haven't had a look at it in a while. Not much I can do about corruption in this at this stage, because no matter where I put the capital, there's somewhere that's going to have minus 80% distance to capital. At Susa, yeah, you can build that. That'll be good for money and public order. Right, so let's have a look at our finances. Okay, it's actually better than I thought. So corruption costs me 38,000 per turn. My army upkeep cost me 53,000 per turn. Okay, so it's not as bad. I mean, I could get 4 or 5 armies for that cost there, but I can't get rid of the corruption completely. What's making me lots of cash? Not so much mining, farming, trade's making all the money. Okay, so let's just retrain the cavalry here and then end the turn. Forgot to bet them again, but that's okay, there's no rush with it. I could send them to Iberia. Might be a good idea just to bring them to Iberia just to mess with the enemy. I don't know.
Set sail! Out of move, sir! Orders! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement.
So this is essentially a Carthaginian settlement that the Spanish conquered. They haven't yet besieged Oscar, but they'll do so soon. How are we going up here? I don't know, the Germans might be able to push back against that, because there's not so many generals around here. He should be over here commanding them. But whatever the case, the German days are numbered. Maybe these guys are coming down to deal with the Macedonians, who haven't really been doing a lot lately. Let's just get to construction and then move on. See what needs public order. Yeah, public order for Jerusalem, although it will increase the population growth, but that's okay. Since it's a huge city, you can only get to minus 100% public order penalties due to squalor, and then it doesn't go up any higher than that. Okay, now the army that's at Susa needs to go to Seleucia to retrain the urban cohort that was in this army. Okay, I'm sure the public order would have been fine even without that, but still anyway. Moving on. Good, the Julii are on top of this, and it looks like they tried to attack here, but they failed. They're starving them out 3 turns until that's done. Be good to see another enemy, another faction just gone. No one's making any attempt to go to Britannia. It'll be a while before these settlements grow, if at all. Oh, they're going for 2 settlements at once. Fine by me. Okay, now this battle here, we could probably just auto-resolve it. Although, since it is the first time we sort of fought them, attacked them, we'll fight it manually, and listen to the speech.
And so it begins! We Romans never seek war, but having come to battle, we will not leave until it is over! The Spanish are worthy of respect, but not fear. They are only men, and men can be killed. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Why do they stand? They muster barely a fraction of our men. We should brush them aside easily and claim victory. They have brought many horsemen to this fight. We will have to be inventive in countering this threat, as we lack spearmen. I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory. This morning, an eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun. Such a portent can only mean a good day for us today. And at the last, brave Romans, I say this: strength and honor to you all!
Alright, let's get to this. This really could have been auto-resolved. We'll be fine. Where are the weak points in the wall? Try going in at an angle over here. Only one of them needs to make it. So what have they got in here anyway? Because they didn't bother to look. They've got a general's bodyguard by the looks of it, and bull warriors.
The towers are at the walls.
Alright, what's the pathway that we need to take into the settlement? Alright, that way and that way. Both will work. Okay, that's fine. Now here's another thing. The casualties that we take here, if we want to retrain them, we have to send them all the way back to Italy. So it would be good if we could minimize that. Either that or wait until this becomes a huge city and then build it up and whatever. I think Tingi has a chance of becoming a huge city before this. Okay, capture that and then capture this tower.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
There you go. So yeah, although I did say best to minimize casualties, I'm still just going to bull rush it right into this. Because they don't stand a chance. Anyway, the Julii has given them such a big punishing. You know, I don't even care if they retake this settlement. I might just pull these guys out of here. I'm just doing what the Senate commanded. But then again, the Senate might command me to retake this settlement. The thing is though, the more settlements I take, the more the Senate fucking hate me. Did none come around this way? I thought some of them would. Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know they
Fuck, this one took a lot of damage. That actually didn't go very well at all. I should have auto-resolved it. Doesn't matter.
Victory! Settlement captured!
Temple of Baal needs to be destroyed. Oh, hang on. Before I do something silly, let's just make sure. Yeah, okay, games are available. Just need to make sure of that. Alright, good. So, wow, he actually recovered a lot of the casualties because of the Chirugion, the surgeon. So how long until this is a huge city? Oh, it's already a huge city. Okay, well what I'll do is I'll build the stuff up here so they don't have to go too far. This is our new sort of base of operations. Let's just let that finish off and then, yeah, build up the Legion barracks because that needs to be used first. Keep them there for the meantime. And I'm also going to send this fleet around here, just in case they tell me, hey, go and blockade this port.
Move depleted, sir!
which it's already blockaded. Anyway, Senate mission was successful. Gains to be thrown to my expense. The Senate's expense, whatever. Okay, you just stand out here for a moment. Yeah, let's organize this. We may not be able to get anyone with 4 experience from all this, because they should all roughly have the same amount because of the order resolving. But that's okay. Alright, let me just make sure that all construction is done first. With Lepsis Magna taking corruption damage, we'll just try and preserve as much of the population as we can. Because we're trying to grow the settlement, and now it took fucking plague. So now it's going to take even longer to get it up to where it needs to be. Alright, retrain these. Oh, hang on, there's still one more thing I forgot to do.
Fleet ready.
These guys need to go home, sort of. How much money am I making? We're making heaps of money per turn. I'm going to get another legion from down here. I hate having to do this. And then I need 11 here. Oh, God damn it. Worst thing about the urban cohort is having to fucking do it this way. I can't even use the mouse wheel on this game. Oh well, then it takes a minute, but it's still annoying. Okay, retrain these, and then it's at full strength. Actually, I could send someone down from here, send him down, to transfer experience into them, because we've got time. And that'll give them even more experience. Alright, let's move on. Spanish are getting crushed. Blockade the port of Oscar. Okay, well that's not too far away.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
The Julii failed to take the settlement. Well, whatever. Popularity gained with the masses. It can't really get much higher than that. Let me have a look at this. Alright, Germania is gone. Giving the Brutii another crappy settlement. Earthquake in Pontus, that doesn't concern me. So who are the Brutii going to focus on next? See it hemorrhaging all of its people, that's not good. But oh well, we'll get convoys of settlers from Thapsus down here. That'll sort it out. Right. You lot just come and stand over here for the time being and put into the fort. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send one of these guys back over here, and you can actually stay with this army. So only retrain this one here. See, that gave heaps of experience right off the bat there. I think some people will enjoy like just the campaign map side of things a lot more than the battles when it comes to these games. Somewhat I feel that way as well. The battles can get very repetitive, but I like empire management. That's the thing about the later Total Wars I don't like. There's no empire management. It's just like another settlement with 2 building slots. What are you gonna do with that? Build the same shit you built in all the other settlements. You know, with this you get like, I mean, yeah, you can build everything, but you can only build everything one at a time. You got to decide, what am I going to focus on for now? So if anything, it's more strategic. Better go with public order, I think. I mean, that provides public order as well, but whatever. Okay, Halicarnassus. Needed to get to the next stage. Okay, at Salamis, if we disband this unit here... Oops. There we go. Lucia, yeah, drop that off. And at Cordoba, what the fuck happened here? Well, that'll help with public order, but it's not great. Bardic Circle helps a little bit. Did they manage to build... No, they didn't build the execution square or whatever. So yeah, you just stay here. Just in case the Senate decide, hey, go blockade a port that's really far away. Okay, so we just need to retrain this unit here. Which one? 37. Okay, moving on. What is taking the Julii so long to take it? I don't know why they have to sit there and besiege settlements for so long. Just fucking take it. They really drag their feet. The AI is a little bit better in Medieval 2 in regard to the campaign map, but if anything, they're a little bit stupider in the battlefield. Largely due to the fact on the higher difficulty levels, they don't get the insane bonuses they do in this game. What are we doing out here? Well, what are they doing out here? I'm just curious. Are they going to start to make their way down here? Because this war's been going on for ages. When are we going to put a stop to it? Because I'm not going up there. I already made my decision. I'm just going to go fight them. If anything, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go get a peace treaty. I'll get a peace treaty with them and let the... if the Senate want me to go kill them, I'll go kill them. But unless the Senate tell me otherwise, I'll let the booty eye handle them. Alright, let's have a look. Building shit up again. They've already lost like 6,000 people from the settlement nearly. And Kira will grow soon. Almost an hour and a half for the episode, so we'll start wrapping things up soon. Just leave that there. Okay, so we just need to retrain. Oh, hang on. There were units over here that need to be retrained. Just send them in a little bit at a time. Let's focus on these first. And then retrain this one. Okay, now all of these troops here, good, they're retrained. Still plague ravages the settlement. And I'm nearly a millionaire. keep up with the public order.
Ready to sail.
We just need to be patient at this point, I think. Oh, fuck. Alright, I actually need to lower the population here. I think it's because they got that spine there, that's not helping me. But there's nothing else I can build here to increase public order. Maybe I can build the stables, the hippodrome. Or is that from a large settlement only? Well, whatever, I'll just have to deal with this for the time being. It might need a large garrison. Okay, there is nothing else to do. Did we already build everything? I don't think so. Good, all these settlements are growing. That's going to make me more cash. Which means I can afford more troops. Which hopefully will improve my standing with the Senate. Now, I've sort of been tossing up with the idea of maybe pausing the recording at this point and just waiting for the next real war to start. But since this is only episode 11, I'm enjoying it. I have no idea if you guys are enjoying it. I haven't released episode 1 yet. I decided to sort of pre-record the entire campaign this time before I released episode 1. Just because comments have a way of affecting the way I play. And I don't want it to affect it this time. But I'm sure most people will enjoy it. At least, you know, it's a bit of a gamble I'm taking, right? That's just an assumption. Alright, let's move on. I will accept the ceasefire because I don't want to be fighting them. I mean, unless the Senate tell me to go kill them again. This is getting tiresome. It's like I want the Brutii, the Brutii to declare that the Roman Civil War, but they're not going to do that unless they take settlements. But they're so slow at it. And the Senate, they're like, you have too many settlements. You're growing too powerful. Go and take a settlement. Do it for the Senate. It's like, come on, make up your fucking mind. So let's have a look here. They've given us 10 turns to do this, and they still hate our guts. Alright, well, I have to do what they tell me to do, but I don't have to do it until the very last minute, whatever. So we'll besiege that with in 8 turns. Okay, retrain them. So what have we got in here? 4 cavalry. Alright, put 4 cavalry in there. Why can't he be retrained? Oh, because... Wait, hang on. Yeah, why can't he be retrained here? I might be looking at the wrong region. Oh, he is being retrained. Fuck me. What am I talking about? The fuck? I must have accidentally recruited Praetorian cohort. That's gotta go. And that's another Praetorian. No, it's gotta be urban cohort. That was an accident. I got too many in here. I'm sure some people in the comments will be like, you accidentally recruited Praetorians, blah 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 blah. It happens every fucking time. Well, they look so fucking similar, and I'm trying to move around things quickly. And it's not like you guys shouting at the screen, it's not like I can fucking hear you, because I hear it literally like weeks after I make the mistake. You're not gonna fix the mistake. All good. Keep going for another couple of minutes just because not much interesting is going on. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with this war. I mean, the Armenians are probably going to come down on me like a ton of bricks for declaring war on them. Let's have a look. How strong they are in comparison to the Roman factions. Well, they're nothing in comparison to us. Even Egypt was stronger when we fought them. They have 9 regions. Alright then, let's move on to the next turn. Good, the Julii have taken other settlements. Great to see. So yeah, they've got very high standing with the Senate. Well, whatever. What I might do is if we end up with all the other factions are eliminated and there's only the 3 Roman factions in the Senate and no one's declaring the Roman Civil War, what I'll do is just give whichever faction is the closest to declaring the Civil War, just give them a few regions to tip them over the edge when the time comes. And in the meantime, just try not to piss the Senate off by doing too many of their own fucking missions. It's kind of silly. But...
Moves depleted, sir.
So what is this, a huge city? It's just a large city. I might sit this army near Greece when it's fully retrained. Oh, I see what I did there. That's how I did it that time. Alright, now what? Keep building. Start wrapping things up now, though. I don't think the squalor is going to get any worse than this, so we should be okay to lower the races. All good. Yep, okay, moving on. Yeah, but the Julii is going to keep fighting them, I think. That's the kind of hope they do. Let's have a look here. Yeah, they'll keep fighting them. And no one's going over to Britannia. Kind of wish they'd hurry up and do that. And how are the Bruttii going? They are doing nothing. Where the hell are all their armies? What are they doing? They just do nothing. I mean, wait, are they still at war with Macedon? Let me just check. Yeah, all the Romans are still at war with Macedon. I did say I'd go get a peace treaty with them, didn't I? I also said I'd start wrapping up the episode. See if they just accept this. If they don't accept it, well, what can you do? Nope. Because they're silly. It's not in their best interest to fight all the Romans. So this is actually a rebel settlement, and that's owned by Armenia. And we have no idea what Themyscira is owned by. So the Parthians... Are the Armenians still fighting the Parthians? Let's have a look. Yes. So Parthia is probably going to get wiped out soon. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 12 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.